Miffy's Dream. One night, Miffy had a dream.
Here comes Papi, my friend Papi, happy Papi Pig. She's the one who always works so hard in her house and garden too. So let's watch Papi, jolly plumpy Papi, hippy hoppy Papi Pig.
Papi Pig. Papi Pig was small and plump. She had a round face, a little round nose, and 2 round eyes. Papi lived in a little red house. It had a green roof and a window box full of bright yellow flowers. Papi watered them every day. One morning, Papi got up early and put on an apron. Outside, the sun was shining brightly. and Poppy had lots of things to do. It was time to clean the house. First, Poppy swept the floor. She liked to do that the best. Her broom went swish, swish until every corner was clean. Next, Poppy dusted the furniture. She dusted tables and chairs, bookshelves and window ledges. She even dusted the big cupboard. Then Poppy cleaned her favorite picture. It was soon so bright and shiny that Poppy thought the flower looked almost as real as those in the window box. But now the dust cloth was dirty and needed a good wash. Poppy filled a bowl with soapy water. The soap suds made her sneeze. Achoo! When the clean dust cloth was pinned on the clothesline to dry, Poppy said, "Now everything's done." What a busy day it's been. But all the spring cleaning had made Poppy very hungry. In her garden she had potatoes, apples, cabbages, and carrots. Which should she choose to eat? Of course! Poppy remembered that she had picked a bunch of carrots yesterday because they looked so good. Soon the carrots were ready, and Poppy ate them happily. After her meal, Poppy washed her plate and fork. Then she sat down in her comfortable armchair. How lovely to have a clean house, thought Poppy Pig. And now I deserve a rest as well as those delicious carrots. Miffy at the Seaside. The rabbit family lived close to the sea. One morning, Mr. Rabbit took Miffy to the beach. Miffy got up very early. She put on her striped beach dress. "Look at me," she said. "I'm going to the seaside." "Get your bucket and spade and jump into the cart," said Mr. Rabbit. "I will give you a ride." The cart bumped along over the grass and sand. Soon Miffy cried, "I can see the sea." Gaily striped tents stood on the beach. Mr. Rabbit stopped at a red and white one. "Out you get," said Mr. Rabbit. Miffy ran inside the tent. She put on her red trunks all by herself. Miffy worked hard with her bucket and spade. She built a sand castle with towers and a moat. Then she made a mountain of sand. She made it higher and higher. filled her bucket with colored shells. She found them on the beach and in rocky pools. But best of all, Miffy liked the sea. She splashed and paddled. How cold the water was. "Time to come in," called Mr. Rabbit. Then Miffy ran round and round till she was dry. She didn't want to go home. Mr. Rabbit pushed the cart, bump, bump, over the grass. Soon she was fast asleep. Miffy's Birthday. One morning, Miffy woke up early. She took a bar of soap and her soft yellow sponge. She washed from top to toe. Then Miffy put on her best blue dress. It had white daisies on it. How smart she looked. "Good morning, Miffy," said Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit. "Many happy returns of the day." Yes, it was Miffy's birthday. And what a surprise she had. There was her own little chair covered with daisies to match her dress. Beside Miffy's chair were 3 pretty presents. "Are they really for me?" asked Miffy. She was very excited. Inside the presents were a pair of scissors, a shiny red whistle, and 4 crayons. "Hooray!" shouted Miffy. That afternoon, Miffy had a party. She asked her 2 friends, Poppy and Prue, for lunch. "Happy birthday, Miffy," they said. After lunch, Poppy and Prue played ball on their lawn. Miffy tossed the ball highest of all. Grandpa and Grandma Rabbit came for dinner that night. They were carrying a large present. Whatever could it be? Miffy untied the string. It was a bear, a cuddly yellow teddy bear. And he was Miffy's very own. Miffy sat at the table next to Grandpa Rabbit and held tight to her teddy bear all through dinner. When Mrs. Rabbit put her to bed, Miffy was still holding her bear. "Thank you very much for my nice birthday," said Miffy. Miffy in the Hospital. Miffy wasn't feeling at all well. "My throat hurts," she said. "Oh dear," said Mrs. Rabbit, "I'd better take you to the doctor." The doctor examined Miffy. "Your tonsils need to come out," he said. "You'll have to go to the hospital for a while." Miffy started to cry. She didn't want to go to the hospital all by herself. Mrs. Rabbit took Miffy home. They put Miffy's night clothes and toothbrush in a little suitcase and went to the hospital. "What a big place," said Miffy. "I wonder where I'll be sleeping. I won't know where to go. I'm scared." "Hello, Miffy," said the nurse. "It's nice to have you here. Don't be afraid." And she took Miffy by the hand. She was very friendly. The nurse helped Miffy to undress and put her to bed. Then she gave Miffy an injection. It only hurt a little. Miffy was quite surprised. Miffy felt very tired. She was soon fast asleep. When Miffy woke up, she felt a little strange. "You'll soon feel better," said the nurse, "and then your throat won't hurt anymore." Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit then came in. They had a present for Miffy. "I wonder what it is," thought Miffy. It was a nurse doll. "Thank you," said Miffy. "I don't mind being in the hospital after all, I think."